I'm drinking some coffee. I use my little, I use this cinnamon stick to stir it. And I journaled, and I'm feeling really good. And I'm feeling really grateful about just where I am in my creative process and where I am in life and where I'm going. Um, which I mean, next week I'm going to Canada, or not next week, sorry. Next month I'm going to Canada, and I'm excited about that. Also, my shirt. Oh my gosh, wait, I don't want to spill my coffee. Dolphin shirt! That was supposed to be a reference to, that was supposed to be a reference to the Selena Gomez Power Ranger shirt and the Miley Cyrus Ninja Turtle shirt. I have just been feeling so I'm just feeling so grateful. I'm just feeling so grateful. Everything is just going super well. I think mentally I'm in a really good spot. Emotionally, I've been doing really well. I don't know how I'm gonna feel in a couple weeks when my menstrual cycle starts again. But right now I'm feeling really good and I'm feeling really grateful. And um, I'm I love the sense of community I have with my friends who I've been doing these like Waffle Wednesdays with. And I feel, yeah, it's nice to have friends who reach out to you, and it's nice to have people that you can check up on. Um, I was, I have a bike that I ride a lot, and when I first took an Amtrak here, when I was moving here, I broke my old bike. I don't know if it was on the Amtrak or the same day I got here, but it broke. Basically, something was wrong with the seat or whatever. And I had it outside, just like sitting outside by my tree. And I finally went to go throw it away because I have another one, so it didn't make sense to keep it. And later that day, I see my neighbor with it, and they were like, "Hey, this is your bike I found by the dumpster." Like, and I was like, I was throwing it away. Like, and they were like, is it okay if I have it? And they were telling me the story about how, like, it like would be so helpful because, they can't walk very much, or they also can't drive. They like cannot drive places. And I was like, yes, like how great is it that it will go to someone who can use it, and hopefully it brings them the same benefits. And I was telling them, like, just so you know, the seat is like weird, and they were like, yeah, I'm gonna grab some tools, I'm gonna try to fix it up, blah blah blah. And I've seen it out in front of their apartment a few times, so it makes me really happy. It makes me feel like it kind of reminds me of this thing one of my friends, Aaron, has said to me in the past. um he was talking about how when you spend time with like your friends, they're like, "Oh, I have to clean my room or I have to do something." And you're like, "I'll help you." And then really you go home and your room is a mess, right? And he would say things like that are what reminds us that we are really here to help each other out, right? And it felt really good. And it felt like everything being connected in this way where like this does not benefit me anymore. I'm just gonna get rid of it. But then if finding someone that it will benefit, it reminds me that we're all here just to help each other out, right? And it feels really good. And I'm grateful. I don't want to do things today. Um, I had a slow morning, but it very quickly turned into cleaning and coffee and journaling and recording. Speaking of recording, I've been loving, hold on, I've been loving the camcorder. It is like such a big part of my daily life now. Yeah, I am so grateful to be in a place where I can, I mean, a place like in my, not like a physical place, sort of a physical place, but also a place in my life where I can express myself um, in all different creative outlets and all different ways. And I'm no longer that 20-year-old version of myself that would feel embarrassed by being who I am and being seen by other people. Um, I just feel good. And so that's why I was like, I'm gonna record on my MacBook. Um, so I think that's all I have to add. And I love you. And I know the people that are going to be watching this are going to be people that love me too. So I don't know what's happening with the birds in my mouth. So love you.